know if all the folks know that, but you're welcome to go to one of these stores out here, around here. In the cafeteria, we have big screens you can watch it live. Just an option. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Will you all please rise and welcome the graduates of Basic Police Academy Class 437. They are being led in today by the Portland Highland Guard bagpiper, Aaron Anderson. Please remain standing for the posting of the colors and our national anthem being sung by Nathan Kinney.
Flash, half right, hey! Color guard, class, all uniform personnel, present, on!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, on! Fast, half left, haste! Color guard, front, face! Dismissed.
Everyone may be seated.
Class, take seats.
Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Basic Police Class 437. I am Bob Ledford, and I served as a primary training coordinator for this class. On behalf of DPSST staff and the members of the graduating class, we thank you for being with us today. It's now my pleasure to introduce our special guests and DPSST staff who will participate in today's program. We have Chief Jason Ogden of the Sweet Home Police Department and Shanley Bianca, who is DPSST instructor. Today marks the completion of 16 weeks of training for Basic Police Class 437. Although we are recognizing their accomplishments today, I would like to take a few moments to thank all of you in the audience. Their success here is directly attributed to the support and the understanding that they have received from you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Chief Jason Ogden of the Sweet Home Police Department. Police Chief Jason Ogden grew up in Northern California and eventually moved to Oregon to attend George Fox University. He graduated with a bachelor's degree in business and economics with an emphasis on management. In fall of 1997, Chief Ogden was initially hired by the Sweet Home Police Department. He has dedicated the majority of his career to serving the community of Sweet Home, a place he holds close to his heart. In 2002, Chief Ogden briefly joined the Washington County Sheriff's Office as a deputy sheriff. However, his affinity for the close-knit community of Sweet Home led him to return to the Sweet Home Police Department in 2003. He deeply values the unique opportunities that come with working in a smaller community, such as building strong relationships with residents and having a direct impact on community safety. Since rejoining the Sweet Home Police Department, Chief Ogden has served as a patrol officer, detective, patrol sergeant, and captain. Chief Ogden is a proud member of the Oregon Association of Chiefs of Police and serves his community as a member of the Rotary Club of Sweet Home. Married to his wife Pam for 27 years, they are the proud parents of 6 children whose ages range from 4 to 21 years old. Chief Ogden strongly believes that good leadership is rooted in seeing people, understanding the circumstances they are facing, and committing to improving those circumstances. This philosophy has been the cornerstone of his service to Sweet Home and continues to guide his actions as Chief of Police. Please help me in welcoming Chief Jason Ogden.
Thank you, and welcome. Good morning. I want to say welcome to everyone here this morning. Especially welcome all of the family and friends and husbands and wives and significant others who have a direct impact on the life of our graduates. So thankful for that. Also want to welcome all of the chiefs and sheriffs and command staff and officers and deputies. Thank you so much for all of your support and hard work that you do also for our students here, and also to the DPSST staff. I'm deeply honored to stand before you today as the commencement speaker, and I want to express my sincere gratitude to all of you, both students and staff, for inviting me to be a part of this special occasion. Basic Police Class 437, I commend you for your hard work, your dedication, and unwavering commitment that you've shown throughout your training. Your journey has not been easy, but you've persevered, and today you stand ready to serve your communities. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. As I thought about what I wanted to share with you this morning, I thought I would take you back to probably one of the most significant and pivotal moments in my life that has profoundly shaped what I do today in my law enforcement career as well as in my personal life. It was actually almost 31 years ago to the day. The year was 1993. I had just graduated from high school. I was, as most graduates are, was excited about being an adult and beginning to make those life-changing decisions, and I was excited especially to embark on my career in law enforcement, even though I had 3 years that I needed to wait before I could even start applying. So in the meantime, I decided I was going to make the best use of my time and go to college. However, going to college, as most all of us are aware, it costs a lot of money. And so I thought, I need to try to find the best paying job during the summers that I could to help pay for school. And at that time, where I was living in Northern California, some of the best paying jobs were actually working in the woods setting chokers. And so I was familiar with that. I grew up in a logging family. My dad worked for a larger logging company in Northern California, and logging was what put food on the table for us. And so I watched my dad grow in his career, and I was proud to be a part of that logging tradition. And so my dad had some friends, some connections, who ended up hiring me as a choker setter shortly after I graduated from high school. And I was excited. At least for the summers, I was going to be kind of following in the footsteps of my father and, working hard setting chokers. And so I started working for this small logging outfit, and my excitement quickly went to disappointment, and it ended up being the worst job experience that I have ever had in my life. And I will tell you this, it wasn't because of the hard work. I knew what I was getting into. It wasn't because of the hard work at all. It ended up being the worst experience in my life because it was a small company, and the father and son were kind of in charge of the company. Had like 5 employees total, and I was teamed up to set chokers behind a cat that the son, who was probably 10 years older than me, he operated. And the reason why it was such a miserable job experience is because that entire summer I was yelled at, I was made fun of. It was, for lack of a better word, it was emotional abuse. It was horrible. I would endure this for 9 hours a day, and then for an hour and a half on the way home back into town, it was just complete silence. Would wake up the next morning, it would be an hour and a half in the truck with this guy, all the way back to the work site, complete silence, and we got to do it over again and over again and over again the entire summer. And I remember thinking, this guy probably treats his dog better than he treats me. He had zero patience for me, zero patience for training me, and the summer of 1993 for me was the summer from hell. And you want to know what made it even worse? The worst part of this was the father and the son who owned this business went to the same church that I went to. How could two people that I grew up with in the church, that I've known my entire life, treat other people that way? How could the Monday through Friday be so disconnected from Saturday and Sunday? How could the professional life be so disconnected from your private life? And then what made it just as worse was I felt totally alone. Not only physically or geographically alone out in the middle of nowhere in the woods, but emotionally, I felt alone. I felt like nobody saw what I was going through. except there was one person. And I am so thankful for this one person. He did see what was going on. And his name was Larry. You see, Larry was the loader operator for this little company. Larry loaded logging trucks all day long, and unbeknownst to me, Larry actually saw what was going on. He saw my suffering, he saw the yelling, he saw the silent treatment, but most importantly, Larry saw me. He would drive his loading truck or loading equipment over to where I was working, and he would point at me and he would give me a little wave and he would say, "Come on up here," and he would open the door to the loader and let me come and sit inside for a few minutes at a time just to cool off with the AC on. It was like 95 degrees every day out there. Larry saw me. And the summer of 1993, I learned what true leadership is actually all about. You see, many people think that leadership is about being, the loudest person in the room, or maybe being the most charismatic or the smartest person in the room. Or leadership is inherent because you are promoted or hold a certain position of authority. And I'm here to say that none of those things are actually true. Leadership is about seeing people and having empathy for their circumstances that they're facing, and then actually making a commitment to improving those circumstances. I'm going to say that again. Leadership is about seeing people, actually seeing people and having empathy for their circumstances and what they're going through, and making a commitment to improving those circumstances. You see, I learned during the summer of '93 that a true leader is somebody like Larry, a lowly loader operator of all people. And in the eyes of many in our corporate culture and in our culture at large would be very insignificant, a nobody. A great leader is somebody like Larry, who sees others, has empathy for what it is, no matter what they're going through, and then he closes the gap and moves towards them with a commitment to improve their life and circumstances. Simply stated, if you could distill it into something super simple to remember, a great leader is somebody that goes around saying, "How can I be for you? How can I be for you?" Do you actually see the people in your life? Will you actually see the people in your life? And will you actually take the time to notice what it is that they are going through? It may be something weighty, maybe something heavy, it may be something not that big. But will you notice them? And will you move towards them and close the gap in a way that says, "How can I be for you?" It really is as simple as inviting somebody to come and sit in the air-conditioned environment to cool off. It's not that complicated. But here's something equally important to consider. The way that we treat others in our professional life should not be disconnected from how we live and treat others in our personal lives. The empathy, the understanding, the care that you show should be consistent, whether you're in uniform or not. You see, remember, true leadership doesn't clock out at the end of the workday. It is actually a lifestyle, a commitment to seeing and serving others no matter where you are or what you're doing. See, you will be getting paid to move towards people with the purpose of improving their circumstances, right? You're going to be getting paid to do this. But the real test of true leadership will come when you're not getting paid. Will you be a great leader at home with your families? If you notice the dishes piling up in the sink, do you wait for someone else to do it, or do you roll up your sleeves and tackle the task yourself? When you're eating lunch at a restaurant this afternoon after you graduate, will you generously tip the waiter or waitress? When you're in line at the grocery store and see someone with fewer items, will you invite them to go ahead in front of you? Great leadership is really that simple. Will the trajectory of your life, both on and off duty, be one that actually sees others and says, how can I be for you? The summer of '93, as brutal as it was for me, has meant so much to me as a chief of police, because I finally get to do all of the things that I wished had been done for me throughout all of my life in all of the jobs that I've had. I get to be the boss that says, what can I be doing differently here? I get to be the boss that says, certainly you see some things that are going on here that I don't see. I've got blind spots. I don't have it all together. Can you tell me about ways that I or our team can improve? Is there anything that you need in your job to be able to do it more efficiently? I'm so glad that you work here. You did a fantastic job on that case, and I saw that you handled a pretty messy call the other day. Is there anything that you need? Are you doing okay? Some of you will be chiefs, some of you will be captains, some of you will be lieutenants, some will be sergeants, but all of you will be leaders in some way or another. Some of you will oversee teams within your workplaces, but the question I have is, will you actually see your people? Will you actually take the time to see what they're going through? And then will you close the gap by moving towards them with a commitment to improving their circumstances? That is what true leadership is all about. It is my hope that this will be the legacy that Basic Police Class 437 will carry forward. Congratulations once again, Basic Police Class 437. I'm incredibly proud of you, and I can't wait to see the leaders that you become. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief Ogden. Would first like to recognize Deputy Justin Leffler from the Clackamas County Sheriff's Office, who was chosen as the class leader, and Deputy Zach Fulton of the Lane County Sheriff's Office, who was chosen as the co-leader. I send to you both a sincere, personal thank you for a job well done. I also want to thank a few key individuals for their work and dedication, and I ask that they stand to be recognized. Audience, if you could just hold your applause until all names are called. We have team leaders: Officer Carl Beckert, Canby Police Department; Officer John Anderson, St. Helens Police Department; Officer Austin Black, Eugene Police Department; Officer Spencer Beeson, Salem Police Department; Deputy Corbett Blackman, Hood River County Sheriff's Office; and Officer Bryce Barretto, Sweet Home Police Department. I want to sincerely thank all of you for a job well done. I want to also thank all the members of the Color Guard detail for their dedication to honoring our nation's colors. When your name is called, please, will the members of the Color Guard detail please stand and be recognized? Audience, again, if I ask you to please hold your applause till all names have been read. The Color Guard members are Deputy Melanie Salisbury, Hood River County Sheriff's Office; Officer Danielle Varela, Grants Pass Police Department; Deputy Andy Panario, Yamhill County Sheriff's Office; Officer Andrew Sapp, Hubbard Police Department. Officer Benjamin Dodge, Rogue River Police Department. Officer Isaiah Smith, Myrtle Creek Police Department. And the Color Guard leader, Officer Jason Maines, Salem Police Department. Thank you very much for all of your hard work and a job well done. Now it is my honor to present individual awards. It is our custom to introduce students who have achieved individual honors during their 16 weeks here at the Academy. As we present the next awards, please feel free to come forward to take photographs. Folks, you could come right up here and take photos. We won't let them get away. We'll hold them for you. I would like to invite Chief Ogden and Shanley Bianca to stand and help present the individual awards. The Leo B. App Marksmanship Award is presented to a student who has displayed exemplary leadership and teamwork, as well as excellence in marksmanship. Safety and Tactical Proficiency. The Leo B. App Outstanding Shooter Award for Basic Police Class 437 is presented to Officer David Kenny, Eugene Police Department. Put him in the center. The Health and Physical Fitness Award is earned by the student in each class with the highest level of commitment and dedication toward health and fitness. This student not only displayed a tremendous commitment to their own fitness, but also motivated classmates with that extra push. This student completed the obstacle course under the required time and proved that good fitness is an attribute to their lifestyle and to the profession of law enforcement. The Outstanding Health and Physical Fitness Award for Class 437 goes to Officer Ben Madsen, Stanfield Police Department. In each basic training class, an award is given for the best performance in defensive tactics, as determined by the Academy staff and instructors. Based on professionalism, a can-do attitude, and a personal passion and commitment to training, the award for best performance in defensive tactics for basic police class 437 goes to Officer Casey Mann, Sun River Police Department. Got one more. The Academic Achievement Award is presented to the student from each basic police class who has displayed outstanding scholastic achievement with an overall average of 96.03% on all coursework. The Lee M. Bone Academic Award for Basic Police Class 437 is presented to Officer Adrian Inzerillo, Pilot Rock Police Department. Wait, one more. The Victor G. Attia Outstanding Student Award is named in honor of the former distinguished governor of the state of Oregon. This prestigious award goes to the student in each basic class who is selected by peers and academy staff as the most outstanding student in the class. The student selected has displayed exceptional professionalism by demonstrating an exemplary attitude and outstanding achievement in leadership, academics, health and fitness, and survival skills. Further, this student is considered to embody the spirit and dedication of the class as a whole, representing the entire group, leading when needed, even not when asked, and representing the profession with a positive demeanor and outlook. The Department of Public Safety Standards and Training is proud to honor the recipient of the Victor G. Attia Outstanding Student Award for Basic Police Class 4372, Officer George Valencia, Salem Police Department. Now it's my privilege to introduce the class spokesperson for Basic Police Class 437, Officer James Hollingsworth, Oregon State University Department of Public Safety.
On behalf of Basic Police Class 437, first we would like to thank Chief Ogden for speaking today at our graduation and would like to take this time to present him with this token of our appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and friends, fellow deputies and officers, it is a privilege to stand here today before you and represent DPSST Basic Police Class 437. And just in case you're wondering, yes, I am a student in this class. I'm wondering who the old guy is up here. As a class, it is important first that we recognize families who are here in attendance today. And while we have been working hard to become deputies and officers, the sacrifices that you all have made have not gone unnoticed. And we again want to echo what has already been said and thank you for your unwavering support and patience through these past few months. You deserve applause. Give yourself an applause. I too would like to recognize our class coordinator, Bob Ledford. Bob is one of a kind guy, and I think we are very fortunate as a class to have him represent us. Bob, we appreciate your exemplary leadership and dedication to our class. You have inspired us all to strive for excellence and to maintain a growth mindset. Bob, your sense of humor has been unmatched, and we are honored and thankful to be your last class, as we understand it, and thank you for choosing to go out on top. Special shout out to Rick Igu. Special shout out to you as well. You played a very instrumental part as a co-coordinator alongside Bob. And thank you for all the fun test reviews, for all the knowledge that you shared with us along the way while Bob was sneaking away to bedazzle his boat for retirement. I would like to take a moment to recognize our class president again, Justin Leffler, and our co-president, Zach Fulton. You guys did a tremendous job representing us, being there, taking all the texts, all the messages, all the little things to keep us all coordinated, and at times that was a challenging task. You would look up here and think, what a well-capable group of people, but try getting us to line up in alphabetical order and see how that goes. Thank you for your effort to keep us all on the same page as we move throughout a complicated schedule these past 16 weeks. And at times it has been challenging, and we appreciate your commitment to us all. Next, I would like to thank the Academy, first, because I've always wanted to say that, and second, to appreciate that DPSST, what you have done to make this experience here at the Academy a successful one. The hard work and commitment of the staff to every class and group that has come here is appreciated. We also recognize that many of you have had to pull double duty in teaching and training and accommodate a class of this size. We thank you for the high standards that you have set forth, emphasizing safety and the skills taught to prepare us for the future. There are far too many of you to recognize, far too many names to name, but I will just say thank you on behalf of Class BP437 to all the staff that has worked so hard to get us to this day. We have not only received excellent training, but we have also built friendships and established mentorships that will continue into the years to come. Thank you for your leadership and the commitment that you all have demonstrated in preparing us for the tasks ahead. It would be amiss if we did not mention the role players that work so hard and diligently here on campus. We look forward to working with you every time we went down into Scenario Village. I see some of you sprinkled around here. It was an honor to work with all of you. We especially appreciated your participation in our training. And we have grown fond of you, and all of you hold a special place in our hearts. Some of you we have grown to love, and others we have learned to despise. Chris Schlegel. You know who you are. And we want to send a special shout out to those who are watching live stream today. I know that there are some that could not be here. We miss you. Thank you for tuning in to be a part of our graduation here today. BP437, we did it. Today. March 24th seems so far away when we started this journey together back in January. We were all excited, wide-eyed strangers when we met in the lobby for the first time, sizing each other up. Knew I didn't want to fight Justin right away. That's when we met our fearless leader who toured us around this facility and introduced us to this state-of-the-art, one-of-a-kind, first-class institution. Now we're all sick of each other, and after the extreme stress we all felt this past week in anticipation of the final, we are all ready to get out of here.
I know that's right.
When I look across the faces of our class, I see dedicated, hardworking deputies and officers that are set to lead, that are set to make a difference in their agencies and in your cities and in your communities. But don't be deceived. Behind those uniforms and badges, there are some fun personalities, and at times we're on center stage. Nothing makes a 17-week time period at the Academy feel like a lifetime than having 7 Clackamas County deputies assigned to your class. You're welcome. Officer Case, one time, he's got a great sense of humor. But one time in the back of the class, he tried to be funny when Bob was teaching. And Bob quickly shot him down and said, "Dylan, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being high, that was a 2. So let's keep your jokes down." Take a shot at one of our officers, Morrow County. You got a good officer coming your way, as long as he doesn't find himself locked in the back of a patrol car with no radio. I congratulate you, Ben, on your award a few minutes ago. In case any of you don't know where Stanfield is, just follow the pool of sweat that comes off of Ben, and you'll find yourself in Stanfield. Officer George Valencia, congratulations on your award as well. Well deserved, I might say. George worked very, very, very hard creating material for us to use, to review and to prepare for quizzes, and we appreciate that. George, I also will be proud to know that I kicked your butt on the bus during DTs. Just as much as I will remember Officer Carl Becker kicking mine in the use of force class, and then doing it again in defensive tactics. But all these memories, the bruises, the cuts, the muscle strains, and some of them are showing them on their faces today, Rashawn, Justin. The sim rounds, the welts, they're too many to count, but fortunately we have survived to tell all the stories. We all have memories, we all have stories we're going to take away from here, but we have built friendships among us, treasured them, and amongst everything else, support each other along the way. BP437, this is the message that I wish to leave with you as we graduate today and head out to fulfill our calling. This class will understand when I say this. Derek, if you could hold your questions until I'm finished, class would appreciate it. There is a word that stuck out to me the first day that we started this academy training, and that word is basic. I understand that it represents a baseline of training that is designed to give us the basics required to go out and be police officers. However, it has never set well with me to be just basic. Making the decision to come and become an officer here, especially at this point in my life, was a hard decision for me. I sought many counsel, conversations with my wife, who pledged her support, but asked that before making this decision, that I speak with my children and that I confide in two of my trusted friends who are also police officers to get their opinions and their advice. I arranged those conversations and felt the support of all. When I spoke to my son, I knew that he had some strong feelings and opinions about police culture today in our country, and I was anxious to learn his feelings about me pursuing this journey. After our conversation, it is what he said to me that propelled me to push forward and to stand where I am today. He said, "Dad, I know you, and I know that you're kind and fair to everyone you meet. I know that you will not conform to a negative culture of policing, that you will do your best to be different and to make every effort to influence positive change where it is needed. I recognize that I cannot be just basic. Furthermore, we cannot establish legitimacy and community confidence by being just basic. BP437, I admonish you today to be better than basic. Do not accept mediocrity to be the norm. Turn your back on complacency and strive to be excellent in all that you do. Being more than basic is about challenging your boundaries, challenging the status quo, and refusing to settle for anything less than extraordinary. Embrace your talents, and I've seen a lot of you. You have talents dripping out of your ears. Some of you are very, very talented. All of you are very, very talented. And hold fast to your passions and to your strengths. Use them to impact your agencies and your jurisdictions. Your potential will only be recognized if you're willing to kick basic to the curb. Step out of your comfort zones. Take healthy risks and chase your goals with unwavering determination. It will require courage, resilience, and relentless pursuit of excellence to be more than basic. Be willing to fail, learn from your mistakes, and keep pushing through the obstacles in your way. Remember that being more than basic is a mindset, a way of life, a commitment to rise above ordinary, and above all else, do it with integrity and honor. You owe it to yourselves, you owe it to your families, and you owe it to your communities to be more than just basic police. I fully anticipate some of you, as was said earlier by Chief Ogden, to be chiefs, lieutenants, sergeants, sheriffs, drug recognition experts, SWAT members, crisis intervention professionals, and much more in the days and years to come, probably as much as you anticipate me becoming governor. Congratulations to you all. I am proud of you. Personally, I am very proud of you. I am honored to have been a student in this class. Thank you for accepting me into this class, for all the support and all the push that you have given me to get me to this point myself. And I know we've shared that amongst each other. We've encouraged each other. We've pushed each other. We're here for each other. I offer myself, I offer my time to be there for you should you need anything in the future. Be there for each other. I respect and I appreciate you all. And I think there's one last chance for a good cyclic sigh. Thank you.
For the graduates, this is the part of the ceremony which you have been looking forward to. The presentation of your certificates marks the conclusion of your training and the highlight of today's graduation. It signals the end to one phase of your career and the beginning of another. At this time, I would ask Chief Ogden and Bob Ledford to assist with handing out these certificates. Audience, please come forward and take photos. The names will be read in alphabetical order, so feel free to come up whenever it gets close. Will the members of Class 437 please rise and come forward when your name is called?
Row 1, attention, hut.
Officer John Anderson, St. Helens Police Department. Officer Bryce Barretto, Sweet Home Police Department. Officer Carl Becker, Canby Police Department. Officer Spencer Beeson, Salem Police Department. Officer Austin Black, Eugene Police Department. Deputy Corbett Blackman, Hood River County Sheriff's Office. Officer Jacob Bledsoe, McMinnville Police Department. Officer Aramis Bowles, Sutherland Police Department. Deputy Dylan Case, Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Alex Coburn, Columbia County Sheriff's Office. Officer Thomas DeVick, Philomath Police Department. Deputy Justin Leffler, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, seats. Row 2, that's it. Up.
Officer Benjamin Dodge, Rogue River Police Department. Officer Ian Dornfeld, Gladstone Police Department.
Smile.
Officer Jake Farringer, Tualatin Police Department. Officer Daniel Foreman, Umatilla Tribal Police Department.
Wait. Oh, okay, there we go.
Deputy Ryan Freeland, Morrow County Sheriff's Office.
That's all right.
Deputy Zach Fulton, Lane County Sheriff's Office. Officer Mike Gallagher, Ontario Police Department. Deputy David Harrison, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. Officer Jake Hatley, Burns Police Department. Officer James Hollingsworth, Oregon State University Department of Public Safety.
Go Beavs, OSU.
Officer Adrian Inzerillo, Pilot Rock Police Department. Officer Brandon Kafis, Oregon City Police Department.
Take a seat. Third row, attention.
Officer David Kenny, Eugene Police Department. Officer Brandon Kirkland, Hillsborough Police Department. Deputy Andrew Klein, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. Officer Matt Lex, Central Point Police Department.
Way to go, son.
Deputy Wyatt Lovell, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, one more? No problem.
Officer Michael Luvinos, Eugene Police Department.
Okay, you're done, Mike.
Officer Ben Madsen, Stanfield Police Department. Officer Jason Maines, Salem Police Department. Officer Casey Mann, Sun River Police Department. Deputy Tanner Marin, Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, no, yeah. 1 second. Selfie.
Deputy Brendan McKinney, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office.
Take seats.
Roll call, attention.
Officer Roger Montez Orozco, Canby Police Department. Officer Derek Olhausen, Oregon State University Department of Public Safety. Deputy Nathan Olson, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. Officer Alex Ornelas Jones, Oregon State University Department of Public Safety. Officer Joe Page, Tigard Police Department. Deputy Andy Penario, Yamhill County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Sergio Quintero, Josephine County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Christopher Rayleigh, Klamath County Sheriff's Office. Officer Jake Ratliff, Vernonia Police Department. Officer Connor Russell, Albany Police Department. Officer Elizabeth Salazar Cervantes, Salem Police Department.
Floor, take seats.
Profile, attention.
Deputy Melanie Salisbury, Hood River County Sheriff's Office.
There's one more.
Officer Jason Sanchez, Sweet Home Police Department.
Outstanding job.
Officer Andrew Sapp, Hubbard Police Department. Officer Isaiah Smith, Myrtle Creek Police Department. Officer Cole Stark, North Bend Police Department.
Attaboy, Cole.
Officer Parker Stevens, Eugene Police Department. Officer George Valencia, Salem Police Department. Officer Daniel Varela, Grants Pass Police Department. Deputy Andrew Williams, Clatsop County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Bryce Wilson, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office.
Row 5, take seats.
It is my honor to administer the Criminal Justice Code of Ethics to the graduates.
Class 437. Okay, up.
Take oath. I swear or affirm as a criminal justice officer.
I swear and affirm as a criminal justice officer
That my fundamental duty is to serve mankind.
that my fundamental duty is to serve mankind,
To safeguard lives and property.
to safeguard lives and property,
To protect all persons against deception.
to protect all persons against deception,
The weak against oppression or intimidation.
the weak against oppression or intimidation,
The peaceful against violence or disorder.
the peaceful against violence or disorder,
And to respect the constitutional rights of all people.
and to respect the constitutional rights of all people,
To liberty, equality, and justice.
to liberty, equality, and justice.
Ready, to. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the graduates of Basic Police Class 437. This concludes our graduation ceremony. We thank you for being with us on this special day. We invite you to join us for a reception in the lobby to honor the graduates. We ask that you please remain seated until the graduates have been dismissed. On behalf of the Oregon Public Safety Academy, we wish each graduate health, happiness, and success in the future. Deputy Leffler, take charge of the class one last time.
Class, right, hey! Dismiss!